This was our stop last night. We're on the service station again. It's been really good. That man's been absolutely brilliant. We've had tea with him last night and all sorts. It was really good. So this was our stop. Fantastic. Got diesel as well. Okay, we left our stop last night at the gas station. It wasn't much of a video I put on, was just getting ready to leave. I'd forgotten to do it. Anyway, he was a really nice guy. We asked him if we could stay. He allowed us to stay underneath the willow tree. We just had tea and he came and he offered us to eat with him, which we'd already done. And he offered us chai tea. So we went and had a couple of cups of tea with him. Didn't speak a word of English. We got no Google Translate either, because we've got no internet whatsoever. But it was nice, just sat with him. Then we went off to bed. We got up this morning. We just had breakfast, and that was we just had a cup of coffee, and then he came over with a little tray with tea and that lot on it again. Really, really nice fella. So we filled up with diesel there. It's a 24-hour garage, and he works there 24 hours a day. So he sleeps there and everything.
They knock him up, don't they, in the night?
Although the garage is open, then if they want fuel, they just come and they have to knock him up. Anyway, he doesn't own it, it just works for him. So I give him 200 TL, which is about a fiver. He didn't want to take it, but I made him take it, and he gave me a big hug. And shook me hand and said thank you. He was a really, really nice fella. So to be quite honest, I would easily stop there again. Yeah. There was no services on there, but that's what he offered, and it was really, really nice. Yeah, such a nice guy. Anyway, today we're heading for a city at the minute called Kayseri. We're heading there because we're going to the airport and we're going to pick a car up from the airport, because we're heading to a place called Cappadocia, or Cappadocia as some people I think pronounce it. There's a lot of things for us to see in that area, and it'd be easier for us to get round with a car. However, to hire a car in that area in Cappadocia, it's £100 odd per day. Whereas if we get one from the airport, which is an hour's drive before there, it's
£90 odd for 3 days.
£90 odd for 3 days. So it's a no-brainer, really. So what we're doing is we're going to head for that airport. We're going to park at the airport car park, and then me and Christine are going to walk into the airport to hire the car. Christine needs to drive that car, but she's never driven a left-hand drive car before, and she's really worried about it. And she needs to practice, because in November, when she goes to Estonia to see her grandson, she has to hire a car there and drive that. So it makes sense to drive it while I'm in the car, to moan and groan and whinge at her for all the things she does wrong.
And I can just ignore it.
And then she can ignore her like she usually does. But the idea is to get the car so she can get a bit of confidence. So we're going to hire the car. We're going to take the car out for a little bit of a drive around so I can sit with Christine while she builds a little bit of confidence up. Then we're going to go back to the airport and pick the the van up, and then Christine's going to follow me in the car to Cappadocia. Now, Cappadocia is an area that the main town is called Goreme, I think, something like that. Goreme. We're on a campsite there, so we're going to go there. We're going to set up there for, we think, about 3 or 4 nighs, so we can get round everything, and then we're going to use the car as our transport to go and see things. It'll be so much easier than using the campervan. So that's the plan for the next couple of days. Hopefully we'll have some internet later so I can contact you. I will say, just in case that I can't, I know you didn't have any internet. I had a word with Paul. I sent you a thing on your email. I know that you got your internet back on again, because the messages that I sent through WhatsApp, I can tell whether you've got internet, whether you've read them, whether you've received them, and I will know. So at first I knew you didn't have internet, and then I noticed later that you did. And then the only reason why I didn't contact you is because I didn't have any internet. So hopefully we'll get that on tonight. Anyway, it's a lot cooler today, so we're quite early in the morning. It's nearly 9 o'clock, 5 to 9. We've got a fair bit of driving to do. We need to be at the airport to pick this car up by dinner time today. 12 o'clock we've got it booked for. In a minute we'll be there for about 11:30, we think.
Which is fine.
Which it'll be about right. But we did have to make a bit of an early start. Into Caesarea, which is where the airport is. We're hoping it's not too busy an airport. It is for internal flights only. We've had a look to see how many flights are out. Looks like they're getting quite a lot. They're nearly all from Istanbul.
Yeah.
But so far, it's only 11 o'clock now, and so far today there's been about 15 flights coming. We think it's since midnight. That's if it's running, 24 hours. Anyway, we're also open.
After 350 metres, cross the roundabout and take the second exit, D300.
Yeah, we've got both sat-navs on again to help us thing. It's difficult to see where the parking is and figure that out for the airport, but I'm sure it'll all become clear. But what we really need to do is to park the van so we can both go, like I've said, so we can get the car and then I can sit in with Christine. I know she's really worried about driving a left hooker. And give her a bit of confidence and generally
cross the roundabout and take the second exit, D300.
Shall see. We shall see. But if she can drive it here, then she should be fine when she goes to Estonia. So it's a good idea to get it set up. Normally we'd just set it up and I'd drive, but it's a good idea for Christine to have a go. And this is the only opportunity that she's got to drive a right-hand drive car without us going and hiring one for no reason whatsoever. Anyway, we've got to find the airport first. All the cities is always huge blocks of flats. Everybody lives in a flat. Nobody lives in what we would call a townhouse, or I suppose it's all like central London. There's not, even when you come on the outskirts, it's not townhouses or anything like that. It's flats. Like more people into a smaller area. I suppose that's what makes the roads just so crazy.
After 1.2 kilometers, keep left.
What's that say?
Straight on 850 metres.
I've got 800 metres there left.
So straight on.
Okay. Or keep left, so generally means the same thing, doesn't it?
I thought it'd be a small city here, but it's not, is it?
Yeah. Looks like it's quite a big city. So we're nowhere near at the warmth of what we've had on every other day. It's probably the coldest day we've had.
Yeah, I do. That's it. Have them on Lily.
After 400 meters, keep left, then keep left.
Yeah, the Havili Army means airport.
Keep left, then keep left.
Yeah, Havili Army.
After 200 meters, keep left. Keep left.
Whoa, fella. Don't know which road he wanted. See how we get on. Well, we've picked our car up from Kasiri. Christine's now following me behind, and he's got a tiny little Fiat Fiorino, which, to be quite honest, is quite a nice little car, to be fair. The airport was very, very quiet. There wasn't, considering all these flights are coming in, there's not a soul. Not a soul. It's unbelievable. Anyway, made life nice and easy. It was easy to find somewhere to park the van. They never charged us for that, which was pretty good. The car that Christine's driving behind, it's only got a tiny engine in it. It's like, but I must admit, I've looked in it. There's loads of room in it. It's as if it's like a tiny, bit like the Citroen Berlingo was, like a van style, but smaller. I'll show you a video of it later. But Christine's flashed me a couple couple of times. There was a light came on and stuff like that. So I'm trying to keep my eye on her in the mirror because she's following me. We did go for a little bit of a drive around Kasiri, just to not far, about a mile or so, that's all, just for her to get used to sitting on the opposite side. So she seems quite happy with it, which is really good, which bodes well for when she picks the car up when she's on her own next month. Anyway, I must admit, Turkey is, I just think it's a beautiful country. I think the scenery is absolutely spectacular. But the cities are just so crowded, although Kasiri was pretty dead, to be fair. But Turkey as a whole, gorgeous, gorgeous place. Anyway, it's not particularly warm today. We've managed, we're at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and we've managed 16 degrees. So it's quite chilly. Yeah, it's been quite chilly. We're just coming into a place called Goreme, which is where we're staying. We're spending a fair bit of time around here because it's where all the troglodyte houses are. There's various other things that you can do here. It's a big tourist place. So you can see by all the minibuses. It's all minibuses, hotels, all sorts of things here. But it is one of the places to come. Just look at the weird shapes on your left. How freaky are them? Wow, you can actually see that some of them are houses that I think some people still live in them. I don't know if you can see that on the left hand side. Anyway, let's say we're just on our way to our campsite. We're going to be here for about 3 nights, I think, something like that. But I've never seen anything like that before. There's no wonder it's a popular place to come. For visitors and all sorts. Christine asked me if I wanted to do a balloon ride. I think if the weather's good enough to do it, I think do them on an evening, then I'll definitely be doing that. So she is behind me still, that's the main thing. Turn this off now. I've just quickly put this back on again. Look at that! Look at it. It's I don't know what it is. House, hotel in the rock. Must be a very soft, like a limestone material for them to carve into it. Very strange. Very, very, very strange.
In 200 metres, turn right at Adnan Kovaci Jadesi.
Turn coming up here somewhere. Pretty sure where it is.
Turn right at Adnan Kovaci Jadesi.
Here. Just here. Oh my god, the bloody great holes in the road.
In 200 metres, turn left.
Somewhere where that camper is, I think. turn right or I'll crash. I can turn left here. Oh no, we're not in there. We'll look a bit further yet. Our destination is here somewhere, allegedly. Oh, it says we're here. Right. I have no idea now. Don't know. Right. Well. This is our park up for the next 3 or 4 nights. So 3 nights. So we're overlooking this, which is Goreme, which is in like the area of Cappadocia. So look. So this is us. We're looking down onto these strange cave houses. How brilliant are they? And what a fantastic view we've got. That's amazing. This is our pitch. So we've got a bit of washing out there. We've got our car behind. I'll show you what it is. So it's a nice little car. I know you're interested, Dad. So it's a Fiat Fiorino. Just a little run around for us. Nothing spectacular, but it allows us to get about. We've got a lot of things that we want to see around here, and we've not got masses of time. So the rest of today is pretty much dead. We're filled up with water. We're hooked on the electric, and then we can explore this area. What do you think? Absolutely brilliant. Although it's a bit cooler today. A nip down to the shop. Give you a little bit of a close-up of what we're seeing. We just up there. I don't know if you can see that, but that's our van there. Look. And then you can see some of these. So very strange. It's a big popular tourist area here.
See why, can't you?
And yeah, so it's very different. Must be a very soft thing. I mean, you can well, looks like that's nearly steps carved into there for that. But we're not particularly going, we're just going to the shops is where we're heading. Look at these. How cool are they? It's just the ordinary 3-wheeler electric thing they've got, but they've built a new well, you have to go where they take you, don't you? Yeah, walking through the town now. We're down in the town. I don't know if you can see the other side of the Christmas tree thing. So there, look at that. How cool is that? And up there, oh, brilliant. Chris is going to see about a balloon flight. See if we can get one while we're here.